I'm going to do my England turn. So let's remember that England lost $2 to a convoy. And I don't think I'll be able to remove that convoy this turn. So I will just drop those there. I believe they can lose $3. So we'd lose 2 again. Um, all right. So that's the end of the turn. I have $35 to spend. I'm going to spend it on this stuff right here. Fighter, 2 destroyers, and a sub, and infantry. So that's 16 and 10. So 26, 26, 32, 35. Let's do it again. 16, 26, 32, 35. All right, what are we going to do? Well, there's a lot to do, for sure. But I think we're going to take it slow. So I just work from 8 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night. So I'm a little tired, but I'm going to Pennsylvania tomorrow. I got to drive. So got to get it done tonight. There's a lot to do. So obviously we want to hit this. And oh, 125 is right there. Okay, so let's see. This right here is 2. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'd really like to get Lend-Lease next turn for the Russians. So I'm going to move this here. I'm going to put a white dice up there. That indicates a non-combat move. Yeah, I can tell the difference between white and red. So that's a non-com. And then, okay, so I think... All right, I'm going to do it. I thought I might not, but I think I will. So this is not a non-com. This is an attack. It's an infantry and 2. This is 5, 6 guys right here. I got to change them up. So I'm going to change them into 3 attacking, and then of course 3 left. Is that wise? No, I'm not going to do that. Come on now. Stick with the original plan. I am tired, so I got to be aware. I'm nervous about that. All right, so I'm going to put that there. This destroyer is going to go in the crook here. The cruiser is going in the crook as well. And those are non-coms. One fighter is moving to Scotland. That's a non-com as well. That now is a non-com. Okay, so this transport is going to go from 91 to 109. That's another non-com. So fighter from London went to Scotland for a 3-plane scramble into 109. Destroyer and cruiser from 110 went into 109 to be protected by the new fighter coming into London. All right, and let's think that the North Atlantic is fairly well protected. Yes. Okay. Let's say the North Atlantic is done. So effort here is to keep a credible threat in the North Atlantic to the Atlantic Wall in early game. So that is the purpose. That bomber is going somewhere else. I just don't know where. Oh, you know where I can go? Is I think I will take the bomber and fly to Quebec. I just don't know when I can get those units out of there, and I could at least transport them on this bomber. But let's check out the bombing range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3. So the bomber. This is in the south, by the way. Yeah, I don't see anything to do with the bomber. I'm going to send the bomber to Leningrad. That also is a non-com. That does not negate the Lend-Lease that I'm trying to accomplish. I'm going to send the cruiser. Instead of here, I'm going to send the cruiser here. Of course, there's a reason for that. Okay. All right, down here, we are going to attack the Ethiopians with these 3 infantry and take it over. As Schultze would say, down 1, up 1. I don't usually do that kind of stuff. I got to start doing it because now we're up to 30. I better concentrate on that. So we're up 2 here, up 1 here. So usually it's 28, then 30, 31. I'm just going to put 31 right here. And we could use the, we could grab Libya if we went the other way. Okay, let's do an air raid on Iraq. That's the usual thing to do right now. That goes 1, 2. And then there's a plane in here as well. I think the cat was up on here at one point in time, despite my best efforts. Okay. And just... Okay, to be somewhat clever, I'm going to take the 2 destroyers, go to 99 with 1 infantry, and activate Greece giving me 4 extra chips for infantry. That'll give him something to do. And it gives me $2 more, bringing me to 33. And over here, I believe the Siam troops got wiped out. He does not have anybody in Shan State, but I'm pretty sure I do have someone in Shan State. And I don't have time to pause it. So okay, so let's see what happens here. So let's say that I look and I find that I could take over French Indochina. Oh boy, okay, that's concerning. Because he had taken this over for sure. There is no one there for sure. But on his board, I didn't see any of this. So if Siam is open, I'm going to take Siam. It's a little unexposed. Okay, I will check with that, but that would be an extra $1 for the British. I will check that out. It's hard to keep the boards 100%. Just very hard. And then I'm going to purchase eight infantry here. I've got $24. This is 8 infantry, which would be a 5 chip and a 3 chip. Okay, for the 8 infantry. And let me just get this back to 8. That's a 4 chip. And a British infantry. That's 10. Okay. Non-com, I can actually rail these all the way through here, and I can parachute 3 spaces, 1, 2, and 3. So that would be 4 more units down here in Malaya. And I'm just going to convert that to, whoops, sorry. I'm going to convert that to, instead of a 3 chip, a 2 with a guy on top. Okay, and okay, let's take a look at how this is going to play out as far as non-coms go. So we'll definitely take an infantry in here. I think we'll take 2 infantry in here. I really don't mind terribly if I take the territory. And that I was going to buy a factory actually. Was I going to buy a factory? I was going to buy a factory. That would be the plane and the infantry. Yeah. I was going to buy a factory. I'll leave it for right now. Okay, so then this is a non-com. This moves into, and then here, this moves in. And then the cruiser moves in. And the destroyer, you know, I'm going to have to bring those destroyers back. And I'm going to send the transport in. Boy, I hate to do that. Oh, and I would have to pay for that, by the way. When you use destroyers, you have to pay for the Marine to be upgraded so you can attack it at 2. Okay, this in the non-com will go 1, 2. Just going to put that as a non-com. This is an infantry. You know, I'm going to leave 2 here. I'm going to leave that there, actually. And I'm going to take the... Oh, man, I don't want to use the tank mech combo, but I'm going to use 1 mech in there. I'm going to use 2 mech in there. I'm still going to win that battle. Last time I lost a plane. I really don't want to lose a plane. All right. So, yep. Okay, and I haven't used this yet. Okay. Okay. I think that's pretty close to being it. Like I said, this is a mystery. I'm going to put this here as... I'm going to put a double. Put them on a pedestal. And put that up to 4. With a maybe. Put that on a 4 as well. On a pedestal. All right. That looks fairly good. Let's roll the dice and see what happens. There is not an airbase there. Got to remind myself of that. Are we sure we don't want a factory? Okay, so I am going to... I'm going to take destroyer. Fighter. Oh yeah, let's put that there too. This is a non-com. Is that a transport? That is a transport. Okay. Yep, that's it. All right, it's as good as I get. This one I feel bad about. Yeah, fighter and infantry going to come off, and they're going to be replaced by a factory with $1 left over. Okay, so and I have 2 dice, by the way. I rolled 2 dice, and I'll upload that video, but they both missed. Okay. Oh, that was a non-com as well, right here. Okay, right there was a non-com. All right, we'll see if this works. Still haven't moved this, and those are all non-coms right here. That's a non-com, typically. All right, let's roll those dice. Wish there was a better way to do this. But I can't think of it. I'm going to put this transport right here. All right. I mean, I'd get so unlucky so often. I can't risk it. All right, this is a 2 1s. 2 1s for the 2 mechs. 2 blues and a red versus 3 greens. Honestly. Okay. Right there. It's all the dice for the Iraq battle. Okay. All right. He does get 2 hits. That's amazing. Do I get mine? I got a hit here and a blue hits. So I got 2 hits. He got as many hits as I did. That's right, people. He got as many hits as I did. Golly. Man. All right. 1 left over. I mean, it's kind of an ideal situation, but still kind of sucks. I'm going to put 1 guy here, symbolizing that there's 1 guy left over. And the planes have survived this time, so that's nice. All right, so everything's in non-com right now. This guy will move over here and activate East Persia. Okay, and these 2 planes will land on the carriers. On the carrier. All right, I really have to look at Egypt because I feel like Egypt a lot of times can become pretty. This will go back to. Let's start it out there. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It has to land in Persia. Okay, and all right, this is good. Okay, this might be overkill. So let's take a look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can land with his planes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can definitely land his plane. So we can bring in a 3-plane attack in addition to the 1 destroyer, 2 cruisers, 1 battleship. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 sub. 6, 7, 8. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and I'm going to drop one of those in there anyways. So, this guy in Rhodesia I don't know why he's in Rhodesia. Should go to Belgian Congo. I'm going to go to Tanganyika with him. Okay, so that's good. I'm trying to figure out where to go with my, with my ships, with the guys in here. So obviously there's 2 Anzacs. Okay, I'm going to move here with these guys. I'm going to rail one artillery down here. I think I can rail into this territory, into the newly captured territory. That's a good question. I suppose we should answer. So I guess I won't do that, and I will not do that. Nope, not until I figure that out. All right, I'm gonna, okay, over here, stays put, good. I think we're good. I'm gonna place these here. And I'm going to pull this non-com. That was railed and paratrooped. And I'm going to be okay with that. I'm going to be okay with this. That $8 destroyer and the $12 cruiser gives Russia $5. So that is a lot of effort. So I think I will actually not do that. And I'm just going to pull this back here. And I'm going to pull the destroyer back too. Just put him here. I'll go hunt him down after he convoys. All right. Pull that. Think we're good with this. 3-plane scramble up there. Okay. Any other white dice on the board? That white dice is the single infantry left. Single dollar left. Let's place. This goes in Persia. And then we will put a sub in 98. And 2 destroyers here and 106. Yep. All right, and that'll be able to bomb Berlin next time, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then move off to, I'm assuming I'll have Finland next time. I guess Viborg. Okay, that's the plan. As far as money goes, I think I get $34. I just got to check whether there was a Shan State troop there. In my video, I know there wasn't in his. And let's do, so $34. I've already done the recap for $2, which gives me $32, $2 less. And then I get $1 more. So $33 is what I think I get for the British. All right, 33, 32 plus 1. Oh, war bonds. Ho, 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 war bonds. I forgot about that. Okay, war bonds. Yay. Okay, war bonds. I'll use the big dice. I'll use the monster. 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. That's $5 more. That's nice. That helps. A lot of people have been getting 5. And that brings us to $38. Much better. All right, and let's see. Okay, so that is a recap. Would be 2 destroyers here. Yes, 2 destroyers in 106, 2 infantry, 1 tank, 1 artillery in Quebec, 2 infantry in Gibraltar. That looks like two destroyers, a cruiser, and a transport. Oh, that's right. I wanted to, you know what? I'm going to take these destroyers up here and put them here because they do the same job. I'm going to have 4 destroyers up here, 1 cruiser and 1 transport, and I'm going to put 2 infantry in Scotland. That's right. 2 infantry in Scotland. That'll be this 2 chip. 3 fighters up here in Scotland. 2 English fighters should be down in London. Where is the other one? Oh, I didn't purchase them. Buy them. So there'll be 2. I'll have 3 fighters. 2 fighters, English fighters in London, 2 fighters in Scotland, and 2 infantry up there. That's right. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry, 1 mech, and 4, 5 anti-aircraft. And just pausing for a minute. You know, I'm going to actually bring these just down to London. And I'm going to keep these guys in London. Yep. So I'll have 4 fighters in London, 6 infantry, and 5 anti-aircraft and a mech in London. All right, let's just keep it safe. And then in 98, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 destroyers, 5 destroyers. 5 destroyers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 destroyers, aircraft carrier, 2 fighters, and a sub in 98 with a transport in 99, and 5 infantry in Greece. Egypt has 2 artillery, 1 infantry, and 1 anti-aircraft. Transjordan has a mech and a tank. I'm going to move these to Syria, actually. Mech and a tank in Syria. And yeah, there are 3 infantry in Ethiopia. There's a battleship and a transport in 76. There's an infantry in Tanganyika. There's a tactical bomber in Persia with a new factory. 3 infantry in East Persia. Then there are 13 infantry in India with a fighter and an anti-aircraft. There might be a guy in Siam. And then there is 3, 4, 8 infantry, British infantry, and 2 anti-aircraft in Malaya. And that is the British turn. Hey, Crocodile, I'm going to go live in a minute with the Anzac turn.